So I love Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays. I look forward to it every year. And there's this subgenre of Christmas horror movies. So today I'm watching the 1987 film Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. I have seen the first one. You can check out that reaction video on my channel as well. The first one ended with Billy being killed right in front of his brother. So I'm kind of anticipating this to pick up the brother's storyline. But I guess we will find out. That's my only real prediction. And obviously Christmas will be involved. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for horror movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. How many parts are there? Comment below and let me know. I love cheesy 80s movies, so the first one was pretty ridiculous, so I'm curious to see what this will be about. It's kind of reminding me of Samurai Cop right now, just like really slow pacing and like weird like compositions for shots. Like, why are we so close on his face? And nobody's even talked yet. Oh, and he also litters. Why is he just staring at him? Like, what's going on? If he's such a risk, why is he in there by himself? Yeah, I don't know why he's breaking the fourth wall and just staring at the camera. It's just weird. I don't get it. It definitely feels like they're trying to build suspense. I just don't think it's successful. It's just so much staring. Just like the longest intro of nothing. Like, I wonder if in the script it was just like, puts tape recorder on table, and they're like, how can we make this a 45-minute intro?
If you're more comfortable, you can just call me Doc. Doc.
Yes. Straight to the aggression.
I'm not one for games, Ricky.
Oh, okay, so this is his brother? Okay. They don't even give him lines. Come on, give him some lines. He just wiggles his finger at him like, don't you dare.
It's my dad.
Yeah, and Ricky would have lost his parents on Christmas Eve as well.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, we saw that in the first one, yeah.
Naughty to stay up past your bedtime.
What if we don't get home by my bedtime?
We will, hon. Don't worry.
You're not getting home at all. Dun, 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 dun.
Big surprise tonight.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Need a ride, Santa Claus?
Well, no, not exactly.
Is this just gonna be like Ricky making a commentary on the first movie? In case you forgot what happened in the first one, we're gonna show you again.
You in a hurry, Doc? Am I wasting your valuable time?
Acting is so bad. It's gonna be a mess.
I hated that f***ing place.
Yeah, it did seem pretty awful. And that's also where his brother was killed.
Off on both of us.
Are they just gonna reuse all of,
Christmas time.
like, the first ones?
All right, now who's next?
Just replay scenes from the first one over and over?
Come on up here. Put your drawing up on the board with the others.
Like, I imagine if you would have watched these, like, back to back, it would have seemed very repetitive. Like, I know they came out, like, years apart, but... like, they think the plot of the first one was so complex, we really needed all these flashbacks. Maybe it should have been Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1.5, since it seems to be only half of a new movie. Oh, yeah, I remember this part. I'm not even sure how it warranted a sequel in the first place. Like, I don't know how well the first one did at the box office. Or if it was even released in theaters, or if it just was like straight to TV. Oh my.
William, come here.
Billy, what's wrong? Your brother's a nutcase, that's what's wrong.
He's not a nutcase, he's just repressed trauma. And these nuns are making his life very, very difficult.
Very, very naughty. They thought they could do it without being caught.
They were behind a closed door. They seem to both be adults. You're the one who walked in.
She was naughty.
So Ricky is now absorbing Billy's pain and trauma. I know they went through like similar experiences, but that was just a weird cut.
Do you dream, Ricky?
I don't sleep.
Is he like auditioning for Groot? I am Ricky.
Left you alone.
He didn't leave me. He was 18.
I was gonna say, don't they kick you out when you're 18 anyway? Ah, yes, the toy shop.
At the local toy store.
That's very good. Very real.
All this is making me want to do is just rewatch the first one, because it was just so ridiculous.
None of you better sober up. You got a long night ahead of you.
I've seen horror movies where like they do like a quick recap, like Friday the 13th does that at the beginning, but it's usually like the first 5-10 minutes and then they move on with the new movie. Not this case. It's like, oh, did you forget about this scene? Did you forget that this happened? Did you forget? Like, and it's not like this came out like 40 years later. Right, that's his phrase. Yeah, with the lights. He loves to shout naughty and then kill people. I feel like I didn't even need to watch the first one. I could have just watched the second one and still got all the major plot points. Like, are they still expecting the audience to react to these deaths that we saw in the first one and that we know are coming? Like, you've already cashed in on those scares, bud. I thought Ricky would be on the killing rampage this one, but we're just, you know, it's a Billy highlight reel.
Called the shots.
It's fairly obvious where he was going.
Really?
Maybe she's seen the first movie as well.
Huh?
If you say so.
He's just smoking his pipe casually in like the middle of this interrogation.
But I know all the moves.
But I know all the moves.
You don't scare me.
Not yet.
His eyebrows have done the best acting I've seen so far in this movie. My God.
I want those papers folded and stacked.
I just saw the Miss Piggy doll in the corner that was like... I keep like checking to make sure I'm watching the right movie, because I'm like, did I put on the first one by accident? But nope, this is the second one.
Inside. Hurry. Ricky!
Yeah, just adding to that Santa-fueled trauma for poor Ricky here. Honestly, I feel like this script must have been like 7 pages, and they just wrote like, insert footage from first film for 20 minutes.
There's no Santa Claus.
Naughty.
There is no
Very naughty.
Naughty.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong, but you know. Ah, yeah, she's getting the chop. Oh! Bye, Billy. Okay, now that we've reached the end of the first movie for 30 minutes, can we start the new movie? Okay, Ricky, now it's your turn. Pick up the axe. Do the revenging. Wait, it looks like he's in like a hospital or something, so like wouldn't all this information be in his file?
But kindly Sister Mary was able to find me a family. The Rosenbergs.
Willow Rosenberg? Yeah, like does he really need to relive this horrible trauma? Honestly, I should have just skipped to here, like I didn't need the half-an-hour recap.
Well, good afternoon, sisters. I'll be right with you.
Why are we zooming in on this chair? What? It's gonna be Santa's chair. Oh, yeah, the color red's trigger. Trigger!
You tend to get paranoid when everyone around you gets dead.
Gets dead. Yeah, great writing.
That's life.
It's like, I'm just a teenage boy with my woes and my walking stick. It's just trying to make it so, like, heartfelt with this, like, piano solo.
Eddie, you're such a pig.
Yeah.
He's like, you're right, I am. Oh, look at that. He's just killing, like, it's not even, like, Christmas themed anymore. Oh, it's the middle of summer. Like, he's just out on this rampage because he was triggered. At least in the last one, he was, like, triggered at Christmas about his Christmas memories. So, like, I've never told anyone this, but I killed a guy. Oh, right. I forgot that I was like 20 feet away from a witness. What? She's not upset. She's just like, even though he was a jerk, she's like, thank you for killing him for me.
Going too fast for you, Doc.
Oh my god. This guy doesn't understand personal boundaries.
To send me to college. So I got a job.
God forbid you get a job. Like, oh my gosh.
Washing dishes, dumping trash.
Not at a toy store? Oh, okay, he's working at a restaurant.
Sounded like some squirrel getting its nuts squeezed.
Oh my. That's a horrifying image.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Why even ask the question if you're just gonna bonk him? Oh, he's wearing red pants. Is that gonna trigger him? And a red tie. Of course, yeah. Now Ricky's seeing red. He's just like this vigilante killer now. It has like less to do with Christmas. Ricky's like, I hate being punched in the face. What, an umbrella? Oh my god. What is he, the penguin? What are we doing here? No one-liners, just like this evil look in his eye. Ugh! Oh, there we go, naughty. Yep. Oh! And they open it on the other side. Oh my god. Fly away! Bye! This blood-stained umbrella. Ugh. And Ricky gets like none of it on his white shirt. Well, now, yeah, perfect. I mean, he's prepared for the weather now.
Punishment.
Discipline.
Naughty? Playing word association?
Me, Doc. You're getting real close.
These eyebrows are getting real big.
Jennifer.
Hey, that's my name.
One day, we just bumped into each other.
Meet cute in the parking lot. Oh. She's like, oh, silly of me. I just ran you over with my car. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that adorable? Just like these like long dramatic shots of them on this majestic motorcycle ride and then cut to extreme violence. Oh my, Ricky's getting spicy. Oh my, is this naughty?
Any film ever seen before.
You like this stuff?
Chaos.
I think he very much enjoys this, yes?
This movie's supposed to be scary. When's it start?
Soon.
That's how I felt for the first 30 minutes of this movie. Oh, and the seats are red. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna rage and he's wearing red.
What did you say this movie was about?
Oh, it's great. It's about this guy who dresses up like Santa Claus and kills people.
Ah, they're going to the first movie? What? Oh my god.
Hey, I'm trying to give you another chance.
Great.
I don't think she wants another chance.
You cheated on me. You ruined my best sweater.
Oh my.
And I would rather die before I go out with you again.
She's sealing her own fate with words like that.
What are you trying to say?
How much clearer can it be, Chip?
Oh, stupid. Next thing you know...
Again, personal space is not something he's familiar with. Very naughty. Oh my god! Just see him writhing around on the ground. What?
Meter's running, Chip. Or are you using a credit card?
Why is that her question? Oh, Roxanne.
Well, it's kind of romantic. It's, up in the canyon. You may like it.
Let me take you alone to a secluded area. Oh, red car and Chip. Uh-oh. Why is he dressed like a 50s extra?
Said, that's enough. Listen, bud. That's what she said when I...
Oh, God. Oh, no, triggers. So many triggers. Oh, God, he's gonna electrocute him? Oh! See you later, Chip. Oh! Oh, God, bye! So bad, yes! Oh my god, so ridiculous. Zapping him. Yaga! It's so fake, but I love it. Ooh! His eyeballs just exploded. Good. Good thing he had those sunglasses on.
Doing? Are you out of your mind?
Very naughty.
You killed him.
Yes, at the very least.
Punishment is absolute.
I hate you.
Punish!
Uh-oh.
Run, kid! Oh, God! Just angered the killer. Dramatic fall to your death. Yep.
Freeze! Okay, pal.
There just happens to be a police officer who just watched the whole thing happen.
I know how to use this.
Oh, bye! You sure do know how to use it, just not great with your handcuff techniques. Oh, no, no. Ricky's got a gun. Oh, bye! He's just on a rampage now. Killing spree has fully begun. Cue evil laugh.
Garbage day!
Oh, bye! I've heard that line before, and for some reason I thought it was from Troll 2. I don't know why. Garbage day! He didn't say naughty, he's, you know, bringing in new catchphrases. Everybody on this street is getting, the wrath of Ricky. Just shot that man through his own garbage can. How rude. Oh god, that little girl needs to pay attention. He's killed like 4 people in like 10 minutes. Oh, red car. Yep, see you later.
Bingo!
Oh, okay. I want to get to a bingo. Okay. Not a car-themed pun. Whoa! For no reason at all. It just explodes. Bye! They saved all, like, the body count for, like, the past, like, 10 minutes. He killed Chip, he killed Jennifer, he killed a police officer, he killed, like, 3 bystanders. Just walk down the street in the middle of the day, practicing your evil laugh with a gun. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I was like, I feel like he's out of bullets at this point. Yeah.
No more bullets.
But plenty of eyebrow action.
That was my problem.
Let me go lean against the wall for a pensive thought.
Before I did what I really had to do.
He never went after Mother Superior, who I feel like should have been number 1 on the list. Oh, God. I don't know who this actor is. Comment below. Did he do other things? Oh, bye. Strangled him with his own recorder. So we're going to assume he's killed the previous 12 therapists, and they just keep still putting him in a room alone with the therapist. Oh, now he's going. Yeah, here we are. He's got the Santa suit back on. He's going after them. I was wondering, I was like, is there going to be any Christmas involvement at all other than the entire first film that we rewatched?
Santa's back.
I wish the movie had, like, started here. Well, I like including the garbage day scene, but, like, I feel like we're just getting started. What is on her face? Her address is 666. Oh my. She's like, let me just get drunk on Christmas Eve. That's all I want. It's the one time a year. Here's Ricky.
That was close.
I love how we went back to like his little cut in the door to deliver his one-liner.
Let me in. I want to talk about it.
I want to wiggle my eyebrows aggressively at you. Oh my. The Academy Award for most overused eyebrows goes to... He's just so over the top. I love it. It's just so campy and so ridiculous. Oh, he's gonna... Oh! Denied again. He's trying to recreate his brother's... Oh, he's stuck in the wheelchair. His brother tried to kill her with an axe. He's trying to kill her. No. We know she's not gonna get far. Oh my gosh. The old axe stuck in the wheelchair gag. Oh, she has another wheelchair conveniently waiting for her at the bottom. Okay.
You must be punished!
I think your punishing days are over there, Mother Superior.
You're looking well.
Yes.
Take your punishment!
No more punishment.
But plenty of more eyebrows.
Very, very naughty!
That's a trigger. You've triggered him. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what a good one-liner. Oh, and we don't even get to see it? Come on. The audience just wants to see this revenge against Mother Superior, and they cut away.
You two, up the stairs!
How does a lady in a wheelchair get up the stairs in the first place?
Mother Superior, are you all right?
Yeah. Ah. Bye. Bye, Ricky. Ah. Oh, you just chopped off her head and then put it back on her body.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. For all like the blood and gore in this, but we don't get to see her actually revenge on Mother. We don't get to see his revenge on Mother Superior. Come on. Even when her head fall off, there was like zero blood, nothing.
He's gone, sister. It's over.
That's what you think. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, Ricky's alive. What? Oh! They include the cast of the first one as well. Because obviously we watched the entire thing again. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Definitely feels like they're just trying to drag it out for as long as possible. So that was my first time watching Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, or should I say more like 1.5. It definitely felt like they didn't have enough content to make a sequel, so they put in 30 minutes of the original film into this. If you haven't seen this before and you just watched the first one, you can probably skip the first 30 minutes because it's honestly just an entire recap play-by-play of the first movie. I'm sure the script was maybe 10 pages, like it couldn't have been long. Most of it took place in that interrogation room of the hospital or jail or wherever Ricky was being kept. And then the final few scenes where he was outside walking around just laughing maniacally and dressed up like Santa. But it definitely felt like if you took out the first bit, it would have been like 45 minutes at most. And they even had the end credits play the cast from the first film. Definitely felt like they were just trying to fill space. I don't know who was pushing for a sequel so much. I can't imagine the first one did that well. I don't even know who would have, if you would have seen this in theaters, who would have sat through the first 30 minutes, because I probably would have felt like I went to see the first one again because it was just so blatantly just ripping off the first movie. And it wasn't even with Ricky's commentary over top, it was just the scene, and then it would cut to a quick, very intense zoom in on his face and him breaking the fourth wall and just like explaining how he had experienced these horrible things, which the audience remembered because we have seen the first one. I don't know if they thought the plot was so complicated that we wouldn't understand and that we'd all forgotten what happened in the first one, even though this came out, I believe the first one came out 3 years before, so it's not like it had been like 40 years later and we need this extensive recap to bring us back up to speed, which is so ridiculous, over the top, just so campy, definitely low budget. I don't even know how this did. I can't imagine it did very well. Comment below if you know what this actor, I don't recognize him, but did he go on to do other things? Did this film kind of blacklist his career? I'm curious to see if he would be in the third one. Please no spoilers, but he was shot several times and he finally killed Mother Superior, so I'm very curious to see what the third one would be about. I believe there's 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, comment below and let me know how many sequels. Ricky opened his eyes, so I'm assuming the storyline would continue with him in the next one, but whether it's just going to be him continuing to be triggered by things that are red, and especially considering this film took place in summer for the majority of it, and then just had that last scene where he's dressed up as Santa being the only real Christmas tie-in on Christmas Eve. I would definitely consider the first one much more of a Christmas movie, as the entire thing was very much centered around Christmas and Santa, and the second one was like, oh, here's Ricky just having a casual stroll in the woods with, you know, his walking stick when he encounters this couple, and, you know, here's him just going down a rampage down the middle of this beautiful street in the summertime, like no snow, no Christmas stuff, just save that all to the last scene. I'm glad I finally got to see that garbage day quote. Like I said, I feel like that was from Troll 2 for some reason. I don't know why, another terrible movie, but I'm glad I finally got to see it and where it originated from. The fact that Ricky saved his rampage for like 10 minutes and just went on this killing spree where he kills Chip, he kills Jennifer, he kills like 3 people just outside in their yards, and then he kills a person in the car and just is losing his mind. The police are just sitting there on this barricade, like not trying to stop him or anything, but just waiting for him to casually walk by. So ridiculous. Definitely some slow pacing in the beginning, but I still think it's like one of those it's so bad it's good movies. If I watch this again, I would probably start at like minute 32 or whenever they finish the recap of the first one, because it made me just want to watch the first one again, but without Ricky's weird side commentary. All those scenes with Ricky and his therapist and his constantly moving eyebrows, and like I said, I feel like they gave the best performance out of the entire movie because they were working overtime, that's for sure. And the way they would cut to like super extreme close-ups of his eyes and then cut away randomly, and the way they would like overplay the first movie and then super quick cuts to Ricky just seemed so disjointed, so random and sporadic. Even that opening scene where they're setting up the tape recorder and the therapist is coming in, it was just such a slow paced scene, and like I know with older movies, sometimes the pacing is a bit slower, but man, those shots were just so long, and it just really felt like they were trying to drag it out for as long as possible. I feel like they really wanted to reach like that 90-minute mark and not a second sooner, because it was just so repetitive and just everything was so exaggerated, and it felt like they just didn't have enough content and were relying very heavily on the first movie, obviously, to complete this. I really hope the third one isn't just 20 minutes of the second one. And like I said, I've seen other horror movie sequels where they use pieces of the first one, but not to this extent. And then even when Ricky and Jennifer go to the movie, they're watching the first movie. Like, that's a clip from Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first one. And you think like Ricky would see the similarities between the story that his brother lived and this movie. Like, just so bizarre. Definitely less killing with Christmas objects as we saw in the first one. This one, they had that gangster that was killed with his umbrella, and then he opened it on the other side of him, and that was just so bizarre. And then shooting people through garbage cans and in cars, and then when he electrocuted Chip by sticking the thing in his mouth and his eyeballs pop out. And it definitely didn't feel as gory as the first one. And like I said, I wish we would have, as a viewer, you want to see that revenge. Like, Ricky's been building up to taking out this revenge, not only for his brother, but against Mother Superior, who was also cruel towards him and basically everybody in the orphanage. She was just the worst. And then, of course, as soon as he lifts up the axe, it gets stuck in the wheelchair. And then when he actually does it, we don't get to see it. It cuts away so quickly, and then we just see him put her head back on her body. And then even when the nun knocks the head off, there's no blood, it's nothing, there's no gore, it's just done, and the head rolls on the ground. And so I don't know why they cut back. The first one definitely had a lot more nudity and a lot more gore. We definitely saw that Ricky and Jennifer sex scene, but that was basically it as far as new content for this one. I'm glad they kept in the naughty line, because that was a big part of the first one as well. Billy going on this rampage, and after being horribly treated, and being reinstated that punishment is key and that you have to punish naughty people. That's his, mantra now that he's been ingrained with. And then we find out Ricky is adopted, but obviously still has all these memories, and those memories are triggered whenever something red shows up or he sees people behaving what he considers naughty, and then just attacks them and runs over Eddie with his car. Comment below if you know how this did in the box office. I can't imagine it did very well. There was a lot of great films that came out in 1987, so yeah, I'm very curious how this would have stacked up, or if this was straight to TV. I don't even know if he had a theatrical release. It kind of felt like Samurai Cop meets The Room meets Silent Night, Deadly Night 1. Just so ridiculous and just so over the top, but I love those kind of movies. I love the goofy, cheesy, whether it's intentional or not. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the goal was for this movie, whether they were trying to set it up for a third one, whether they were just trying to capitalize on the success of the first one. Again, I don't even think the first one was that successful. The audience would have known Billy wouldn't be in it, but obviously we saw that was wrong with all the use of archival footage. But we knew there would be a new cast member, because I'd assume we'd pick up where Ricky would be older, which they would recast for. So it's not even like they were trying to cash in on, hey, we had this big name star in the first one, let's bring him along for the second one. And I don't even think the actor from the first one went on to do anything crazy successful. Comment below and let me know. Overall, I enjoyed it. Just super goofy, super ridiculous, heavily relying on the first movie and trying to hodgepodge together some kind of original sequel. Like I said, I feel like this should have been like 1.5, because there's definitely not a full movie of original content here. It's just 30 minutes of the original and then kind of this half concocted story of Ricky. Super cheesy, super ridiculous, definitely over the top. If those are things you enjoy, I would definitely check this out. Badly written, badly acted, but in my opinion, it's so bad it's good situation. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for horror movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. They think the plot of the first one was so complex, we really needed all these flashbacks, and these nuns are making his life very, very difficult. Just smoking his pipe casually in like the middle of this interrogation. His eyebrows have done the best acting I've seen so far in this movie. Blood-stained umbrella. Ugh. God, he's gonna electrocute him! Just shot that man through his own garbage can. Her address is 666